Hi there, viewers! Have you heard about omega fatty acids? They may sound mystical, but they're a necessity for your body. People usually focus on getting omega-3 fatty acids and forget about omega-6s. Omega-6s are often defamed for being unhealthy, but really, your body needs a balance of both omega-3s and 6s. In today's video, let's discuss healthy foods rich in omega-6s that you should be eating. Are walnuts on the list? What about sunflower and hemp seeds? We're discussing all that and more. We know we're starting a whole controversy by asking you to have omega-6 rich foods, but there's a logical explanation. Both omega-3s and 6s are polyunsaturated fatty acids and cannot be produced by your body. Leolenic acid and gamma-leolenic acid are the common precursors of omega-6s that are essential. They have to come through a dietary source. Most of the experts recommend a small percentage of your total calories should be sourced from omega-6 fatty acids. A few studies even show that omega-6 fatty acids can help in reducing cholesterol levels. Imagine them to be like sponges that absorb lipids and bad cholesterol as long as you have them in moderation. Omega-6 has also been studied to cause inflammation. All those painful joints are due to a compound present in omega-6 fatty acids. Now, you might think it to be bad, but guess what? This too is essential for your body. As omega-6 is a known inflammatory agent, its counterpart, omega-3, is a known anti-inflammatory. There has to be some form of inflammation in your body to activate the anti-inflammatories, but they have to be in equilibrium. The maximum ratio of omega-6s to 3s has to be 3:1. 1:1 is ideal. But did you know the typical American diet is so unbalanced that sometimes the ratio goes up to 20:1? This is extremely distorted and will put your body in a state of deficiency. Instead, complement your omega-6 rich food with omega-3 rich foods. Ladies, you will require about 6 to 12 grams of omega-6s, while all you gents may require about 17 grams of it every day. Omega-6s are generally found in processed and unhealthy frozen foods. This doesn't mean you'll get a free pass with all those chips or cake. You'll have to search out healthy sources. Coming up is a buffet of enjoyable foods that give a powerful punch of omega-6s. How often do you buy safflower oil? Wait, you haven't heard of it? This oil is serious competition for olive and coconut oil. 1 tablespoon will contain about 12 grams of omega-6. It contains leolenic and oleic acid that help maintain blood sugar levels. It will give you a luscious mane and reduce hair fall. Your cholesterol will also be kept under control, but remember to have it in moderation. Add a spoonful of this oil to your salad dressings. It has a higher smoke point, which is why it's great for cooking too. This oil contains vitamin E that nourishes your skin and makes it youthful. Switching to this oil will be pretty effortless, as it doesn't have any overpowering taste or smell. Moving along, next on our list, walnuts. These brain-shaped nuts enjoy the glorious reputation of being loaded with omega-3 fatty acids, but it is a lesser-known fact that they're also rich in omega-6s. 1 ounce will have 11 grams of it. You can blend it in your pesto or have this crunchy snack as is or toasted. A diet loaded with walnuts has a positive effect on memory, learning, motor coordination, anxiety, and locomotor activity. Health freaks love adding walnuts to your smoothies as they help level up the protein. You can give your bread and cakes some great texture and nutty flavor. They are a must-have if you're diabetic. Elevated blood sugar levels are closely related to poor heart health, but studies have shown people who consume walnuts regularly can avoid cardiovascular disease. Any guess what's next? Do you need a hint? It's a great vegetarian alternative to meat. You guessed it, we're talking about tofu. It also goes by the name bean curd. It's made of soy milk after the milk curdles. The coagulated solids are separated from the liquid and pressed into blocks. It can bring any vegetarian recipe to life. You can add it to your stir-fries, noodles, curries, dumpling stuffing, and even a few desserts. Steak can't do that. If you have it regularly, you won't have any protein deficiencies. It's pretty low on calories and absolutely gluten-free, plus no cholesterol. This food ticks all the boxes of a complete health package. 1 cup of tofu will have 6 grams of omega-6s. Studies have shown it can reduce the chances of cancer due to its antioxidant properties. It can also strengthen your bones. Looking for some no-fuss crunchy snacks? Ditch the donuts and chips. Instead, try a handful of almonds. Did you know that these are actually seeds? They are the seed of the almond fruit, but we'll continue calling them nuts to avoid confusion. 1 ounce contains about 3 grams of omega-6. You can use almond flour, almond milk, and even almond butter in your recipes, but the best way to eat them is raw or toasted. That way you can stay away from sugar and oil. You can even soak them overnight and make them easier to digest. Studies believe that almonds can prevent cognitive decline. The vitamin E content in these nuts can also help you have healthy skin. Want to go nuts over more nuts? Let's try some pine nuts. A fistful of pine nuts contains 10 grams of omega-6. The harvesting of these nuts is very tedious, which makes them very expensive. These elongated, ivory nuts have a sweet, buttery flavor. You can add this soft-textured nut to your salads, pesto sauces, and other desserts to make them extra scrumptious, but stay away from them if you have allergies. A pro tip here is to throw a piece of salmon in with it to get a balance of omega-3s as well. Science has shown these tiny nuts to be very helpful in lowering the bad cholesterol in your blood. As the LDL from your system lowers, your risk of heart attack also reduces. Another study found that having a variety of tree nuts, including pine nuts, improved blood glucose levels. Pine nuts have a lot to offer. They have a truckload of iron, magnesium, fiber, and protein that can help keep colorectal cancer away. Moving ahead, did you know that the egg carton at the back of your fridge packs a lot of omega-6? 1 egg will contain almost 2 grams of omega-6. If you usually discard the yolk, then this might encourage you to eat it. Omega-6 is mainly concentrated in the yolk more than the egg white. We don't need to tell you how great eggs are health-wise. If you're tired of omelets and hard-boiled eggs, challenge your inner chef and prepare low-cholesterol egg noodles, shakshuka, sandwiches, muffins, and other countless delicacies to get proteins and a lot of nutrients. So get cracking those eggs! The next highly recommended omega-6 rich food is hemp seeds. We know what you're thinking, but these seeds will in no way get you high. They are related to the marijuana plant, but they don't have a lot of THC, which is responsible for making you feel dreamy. The seeds are a light brown shade but are often hulled before being sold. The kernels are light green and are often called hemp hearts or hemp nuts. You can also find powdered hemp seeds in a few protein shakes. They have lots of vitamin E, potassium, manganese, iron, calcium, and zinc. These seeds reduce the oxidative stress in the body, make your skin healthy, and keep Alzheimer's and cardiovascular disease away. If you're not sure how to use it around the kitchen, then sprinkling a spoonful on every meal is the easiest. Be it pasta, cereal, or soup, top them with these tiny but mighty seeds. Add them to your baked bread or cakes. They taste equally delightful. Are you still looking for something more common to add crunch and texture to your salad? Then try good old sunflower seeds. They have about 9 grams of omega-6 per ounce. Now, a lot of people see them as fatty seeds, but they have good fats, not the kind found in burgers and chips. These seeds support you in a lot of basic functions, including immunity-boosting brain health. Nutrition guidelines say that eating healthy fats is great for managing blood sugar levels. These protein-rich, tiny, white-colored seeds have a grayish-black shell and pack a whole lot of nutrients, like vitamins B, C, E, magnesium, manganese, phosphorus, potassium, and strong antioxidants. There's a lot, and you definitely don't want to miss out on them, especially if you're a vegan. Just remember to buy the unsalted ones to keep the extra salt out of your system. Next, let's look at a very special cooking oil. We're talking about grapeseed oil. 1 tablespoon is enough to give you about 9 grams of omega-6. It's extracted from the seeds of grapes after the winemaking process. It is naturally saturated with antioxidants, nature's best way to heal any oxidative stress. This oil gives tremendous benefits to boost your overall immunity. It also has some amazing anti-inflammatory properties. Another cooking oil that's making the rounds these days is avocado oil. You must give it a try if you want a healthier heart. It's not made from the seed like all the other oils. The pulp surrounding the seed is pressed to yield this high-quality oil. It has high amounts of vitamins E, A, magnesium, potassium, and riboflavin. You probably won't see this oil at a fast food restaurant, as they generally use unhealthy oils like corn, canola, or soybean. Studies have shown that avocado oil can even reduce symptoms of arthritis. You can add a spoonful to your smoothies or use it to make delicious homemade mayonnaise. Brush it onto meat while grilling or use it in your marinades. The options are endless. You've always got to be on point with your oils, be it for cooking or enhancing your skin. Want to know more? Let's keep the conversation going with a couple more oil-related videos, shall we? Watch 13 incredible oils to fight wrinkles and give you younger-looking skin, or 7 healthiest cooking oils for different types of cooking. Go ahead, click one, or better yet, watch both and learn how to make the best use of oil. Which omega-rich foods are you eager to try? Let us know in the comments below.